Welcome, Libras. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, please hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by the viewers, and that is important to me. If this does not resonate with you, please check out my channel. There are other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your sun, moon, rising, the subscribers, or the collective videos. I'm sure that there's a message for you in there somewhere. If you're not subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I would love to have you here for future reads. And I do put out a subscriber video on Sundays where I focus my intention on what is needed most for the subscribers versus me focusing my energy on the biggest energies in play with the signs. Okay, so it's a little bit different that way. So this is going to be current situation, past, present. As I lay the first set of cards, I'm just going to give you a brief description and anything that happens to come in. When I lay the second set of cards, I'll start to clarify and things will get a lot more detailed. And then we will do best actions for you to take through this. And then we will do actions for sun, moon, rising for those of you who are cross-watching, actions for them to take, animal advice card, and then we will do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question. Okay, let's get you started. Libras, please. We do start out here with the initiation card, which is wonderful. I actually love this card in this deck. It talks about spirit coming in and helping you rise or ascend up. The bird is actually not flying on his own. If you can see in there, the energy is lifting the bird up. The bird is not flying. So it is a time of initiation and leveling up for you guys, ascending upward. Let's see. And you do have a tower, okay? And that talks about something coming in kind of abruptly, kind of changing the foundation to your life or to how things are built. But it comes in because that foundation isn't stable. It's not providing you with the life that you want. It comes in so you can build a new foundation going forward, one that will suit you a lot better, bring much, more happiness for you guys. Okay, the cards are bouncing. These two came out together, so I'm going to put them together. You have a transition into success with that Four of Wands, which is beautiful. Okay, the Four of Wands talks all about a time of celebration and happiness, creating that new foundation. And after that tower comes in, that is actually quite beautiful. Because this is a transition, and this is going to be a successful transition for you with that Six of Wands. Yeah, and you do have the Knight of Wands, which is a great card to have. It talks about moving boldly and passionately with a lot of courage towards the things that you want. It talks about adventure, too. Okay, let's see what led you up to this. What brought Libras to here, please? We do have the three of Cups, which talks about your social circle and the people closest to you, okay? So that could be family, friends, can include partner, but usually it talks about family and friends. And it does look like you needed to make a decision here in the past, and it was probably a difficult decision for you to make. A lot of times with the Two of Swords, we're kind of stubborn and we don't want to make that decision. We don't even really want to look at it, and we might not even see things clearly, but it is a decision that has to be made. When you don't make a Two of Swords decision, it kind of brings some chaos into your life until you do. And you do have the Four of Discs, which tells me you're looking for stability, financial stability of some kind. And then we come into this initiation card. So let's see. Where does this take Libras into the future, please? So you do have the Rebirth card, which is the Judgment card. The Eight of Wands, which talks about action. And the King of Swords, which is your energy. The King of Swords is very strategic, well thought out, intentional in his plans and decisions. And these two kind of want to pop these. I just want to see what's on this. Okay, so just for extra cards that kind of wanted to come out here, I'm not going to lay them, but you have the Eight of Swords, the Two of Discs, the World, and the Two of Wands, okay? Excuse me. And underneath you do have the Death card, and you also have this Judgment card here. So this is a strong rebirthing time, and the Initiation card. Okay, wow. And the Tower. So you guys actually do have a lot of major arcana in play here. But this is a time for rebuilding for you guys, without a doubt. With these 4 major arcanas, this is a huge shift for you guys. Definitely a rebirth, definitely some strong changes going on. But your main card here is the Initiation card. That means this is guided by Spirit, okay? So something is going to come to an end here, but again, it's because something better is there for you. All right, let's get some clarity on all this. Libras, please. 3 of Cups. See how your social circle comes into play with us. 3 of Cups, please. So you do have the 6 of Wands on this, which we do see the 6 of Wands over here as well. Talking about a transition into success. And the Temperance card asking you to keep yourself in balance, to keep things within balance, keep peace in your mind. In this particular card, there's doves that fly around the head here. And also, you know, use moderation and self-control. And this could be, you know, for some of you, this may be an organization that you work for. I'm kind of getting volunteering. A group of people that you work together with. But for most of you, this should be your social circle. And there, you know, there might have been something going on, but it's a transition into success here in the past. Okay, 2 of Swords. So it does look like there was a decision that you needed to make about a love situation coming in. With this Page of Cups, I do feel like it was a new situation of love, but you do have the Lovers card and the Page of Cups on that. So there was a decision that needed to be made in the past on whether this was a love opportunity you wanted to take or not. With the Lovers card, though, too, this could have been somebody that you already had strong feelings with, but maybe there was a new opportunity for that. So for some of you, it might have been somebody coming back from the past, messages of love, you know, stuff like that. Or it could be something brand new. 4 of Discs, please. And you had the 5 Pentacles. So you got the 4 and 5 of Discs here together, which is telling me you're worried and concerned about money and you're looking for financial stability, okay? And that has been playing out a lot lately. Over the last couple months, I'm seeing that 4 and 5 Pentacles over and over again. And I may actually do a video, a collective video on the energies that I do see continuing to play out. And that is definitely a strong one that continues. Initiation card, please. Which with the economy the way it is really not surprising to see that continue to come out again and again. Initiation. Okay, so it looks like this has something to do with a choice or balancing things out. A choice. Okay, because you have the 7 of Cups here, okay? This is telling me you have too many choices. You don't know what's in your cup. You don't know where to go. You're feeling a little confused. Like, what are my best options? And you're not focusing, okay? You're not focusing on the thing that you want, which you can't manifest things in without knowing what it is you want to manifest in. And it feels like this is a time of a lot of confusion for you because it's like, is this cup good or bad? Is this cup good or bad? Which cup do I want to take, okay? And the 2 of Pentacles tells you kind of need to make a decision. But it looks like you're being guided to make those decisions, okay? And that might be why this Tower and stuff come in, is kind of to get rid of the cups that are no longer serving you anymore, okay? The Tower, please. Tower. Was on the 4 of Cups. Which tells me you're feeling unfulfilled in life, like kind of numb, like dissatisfied with life in general, which is why the Tower came. Okay, really to kind of shake things up and change things so you can find this new passion and adventure for life again. I'm not even going to bother to clarify this. It's very, very clear. There's a transition into success for you guys to find that Four of Wands, that time of celebration, which is beautiful. And you're developing all of that. And the Tower coming in, yeah, it's gonna put an end to that discontent feeling that you're having. Yep, the Three of Wands, which is great. Okay, so this is all kind of coming in at once. You get that Knight of Wands and you start taking movement towards building this new future that you want, okay? With this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks all about looking out to the future, taking that adventure and expanding yourself and trying to figure out what foundation you want to build in life, what life you want to build for this Four of Wands. And this is going to be successful for you guys. You guys are going to do a great job with this. Like, those are all beautiful cards. Like, this is good. This is very successful, very happy. It's an achievement anybody would want to make. King of Swords, please. I'm not saying it's going to happen right now, but it is happening. You are heading to that, without a doubt. It may be right now for some of you. King of Swords. The Tower. When this Tower hits, you're going to come back in here to your own energy, okay? Or this could be another air sign that, things kind of break apart with. But that is your energy here. And I feel like this Tower is meant to come in to kind of get rid of the things you're discontent with, bring you back into yourself, into your own power. Action. Okay, so you do have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands with this Eight of Wands. So you're going to start taking action and recovering situations. You're going to go through a recovery period where you're going to feel a little bit exhausted, because we usually do in that Nine of Wands. But you're taking strong action. It's also being clarified on the Eight of Wands, which is strong action, possible communication. But usually I see it as action, heading towards what you want. That could be communication, though. That might require that. To recover from situations, which could be this financial situation, could be something in your social group here, or whatever you're trying to develop. But it does look like you guys are trying to develop a life you can be happy in. You do have this Queen of Wands here. I do feel like this is an energy that you're recovering from, okay? So I feel like this is somebody who's been in your life, that in this Tower moment, maybe somebody who's no longer in your life with that Death card, okay? And you're recovering from the situation with this person. This is somebody who's going to be very confident, self-assured, bold, passionate, okay? Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see what this rebirth card is for you guys. This is really all about recovering and transitioning into success for you guys. And as I say that, you get the Six of Swords, which is telling me this is a necessary transition. Okay, so like I was saying, this is all about transitioning for you guys. It's about choosing your destination, choosing your path, transitioning, necessary transitions into success, building the future in life that you want, a time of happiness and celebration. And yeah, there is some things coming in here that are going to be difficult for you, for sure. The Tower moments are never actually easy, but that shaking up of that foundation allows us to create a new foundation, allows us to rebuild any way that we want, any way that we desire, and gets rid of things that no longer serve us, like this Four of Cups energy of being unhappy with life, and overall discontentment with life. On the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is that Nine of Swords, which that talks about like mental health type issues, like not being able to sleep at night because thoughts are running through your head, insomnia, nightmares, anxiety, depression. It's not a diagnosis, just what the card means, okay? So let's get some actions for you. You guys are going through a huge transitional period right now. Like this is big. There might be some love stuff going on and career stuff going on, but a lot of this is happening to you. Like this is very personal, like development type stuff, okay? So let's get best actions for you right now. It does look like there's some love and career stuff going on for you guys as well, but this is more about transitions you need in your life. Actions, Libra, please. That Queen of Swords, hold your energy. Live your truth, know your truth, speak your truth, be your truth. Okay, be you. Be authentically you. And you'll be able to manifest anything you want into reality with this Magician card. This is a time of manifestation for you, manifesting a new life, manifesting that success you want. And you do that just by simply coming into your own energy and being very honest and truthful with the destinations that you do want for yourself, okay? Which sometimes requires us letting go of something we have emotional attachment to if we're truly honest with ourselves. And again, on the bottom of the deck, you have that Nine of Wands, which came in up here as well. You know, this is a recovery time for you too, where you're going to have to hold your ground. Okay, so let's get Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, please. Sun. In the Chariot, take movement towards victory. Take that movement towards everything that you want. Moon. The Nine of Cups and the Hangman. So get to that place of emotional stability and your wishes coming true. Excuse me. You may have to take some time within, go within, take some isolation, really stop, think, get some new perspective, really take that time to really know what it is that, you know, how to get there, how to get to those wishes coming true, that emotional stability, that place of happiness. Rising. The High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. Trust your intuition, especially when it comes to anything on the love front. Make sure you're trusting yourself with that, following your gut feelings. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. If something feels right, go for it, okay? You do have the Seven of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, which tells me that there could be sneaky behavior from somebody, or that you're going to have to be very strategic in handling situations. So let's get you some animal advice, and then we will do pick a card. Animal advice for Libras, please. Thank you. Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. You know, and that might be where this social circle comes into play. You know, you guys may need to turn. You may need somebody right now, okay, to lean on a little bit. Okay, so let's do pick a card. So while I lay the cards, go ahead and think of a question that you want to ask. If it has something to do with this reading, you may get better results, but you can ask any question that you want to ask, okay? And we'll pick a card after I get these laid down, but you think of your question. And you'll have to intuitively, I'll try to give a yes, no answer, and I'll give it, but that's hard to do with tarot cards, okay? And you'll have to connect the dots yourself. When I give you the interpretation of the card, you're going to have to use your intuition to figure out how does that fit in? What is that message telling me about my question, all right? Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in. Release. And pick the card that feels right to you. All right, card 1. The Moon. Okay, so this is one of those cards. This can talk about secrets, illusions, and lies, but it can also talk about trusting your intuition and trusting in yourself, okay? So in this card, I would say, trust what you know to be true, not what you fear. Don't do anything based on the feelings of fear. The fear is actually the opposite to intuition, okay? So if you're fearing something, you're living in fear. When your intuition tells you to do something and you're afraid, and you listen to your intuition, you're overcoming living in fear, and you are living based on what you know to be true. You're living in truth instead of fear, okay? So make sure you're trusting yourself, your true intuition, not fear, okay? Ooh, I had to check and see what one this is. I'm sorry. Temperance. And didn't that play out? Yes, that played out here for you towards your transition into success. So I say yes. And the Temperance talks all about balance, keeping things in harmony, moderation, and self-moderation as well, making sure you're keeping control over yourself. Then we do have the World card, which talks all about a completion to a lesson or goal of some kind. So I say yes. The Page of Discs, I say yes. That talks about learning, growth, messages coming in for new opportunities in career or abundance in some way. All right. Libras, it's a pleasure to do this reading for you. I hope you found insight in it somewhere. And until we meet again.